Hello, this is second video lecture of module 1, that is Introduction to Energy Science. And today I am going to discuss about Introduction to Energy, Sustainability and the Environment, Energy Transformation and Energy Efficiency. Throughout the history, एनर्जी का यूज ह्यूमन सोसाइटी की फंक्शनिंग एंड डेवलपमेंट के लिए केंद्रित रहा है, बट ड्यूरिंग 19th एंड 20th सेंचुरी हमने ये सीख लिया कि फॉसिल फ्यूल के भीतर से निहित ऊर्जा के रूपों का दोहन कैसे किया जाता है। इससे इंडस्ट्रियल रिवॉल्यूशन को बल मिला और दुनिया भर में लाखों लोगों के लिए समृद्धि और प्रोडक्टिविटी में अद्वितीय वृद्धि हुई। एज वी एंटर द थर्ड मिलेनियम, there is growing realization that the world's energy system will need to be changed if they are to supply our energy needs sustainably on a long-term basis. Now the word sustainability. क्या है sustainability और sustainable development? Sustainability is the ability to be maintained at a certain rate or level. In other words, avoidance of depletion of natural resources in order to maintain an ecological balance. Sustainability tends to think about conservation of natural resources, use of renewable sources, reduction of carbon emissions, protection of environment, and way of keeping the delicate ecosystem of our planet in balance. संक्षिप्त में हम कह सकते हैं कि सस्टेनेबिलिटी और सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट हमारे नेचुरल एनवायरनमेंट को, ह्यूमन बीइंग को और हमारे प्लैनेट की रक्षा करती है। While innovation doesn't compromise driving and our way of life. There are three pillars of sustainable development: economic development, social development, and environmental development. Now, the next topic is Introduction to Energy, Sustainability and the Environment. So first is, what is energy? Energy can be defined as the ability to cause change in matter. Energy can also be defined as the ability to do work. Work is done whenever a force is used to move matter. When work is done, energy is transferred from one object to another. For example, when this batter uses energy to swing the bat, she transfers energy to the bat. The moving bat in turn transfers energy to the ball. Like work, energy is measured in joule or Newton meter. There are many forms of energy. The two major forms of energy possessed by a body are kinetic energy, potential energy. Any moving object such as flying bird, a running kid, or a moving bicycle has moving energy. This energy of movement is called kinetic energy. Energy within an object, either in a state of rest or deformed shape, such as stretched or compressed rubber band or spring, battery, or a wound-up dicky toy, has stored energy. The stored energy in a body is called potential energy. The kinetic energy and potential energy possessed by a body combined together forms the total energy of a body. एनर्जी क्या है और किस तरह के उसके फॉर्म्स हैं, हमें आगे एक वीडियो में देखते हैं। नेक्स्ट टर्म इज सस्टेनेबिलिटी। सस्टेनेबिलिटी या सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट यानी कि सतत विकास, ये वो प्रोसेस है जो ह्यूमन डेवलपमेंट गोल्स और नेचुरल सिस्टम की एफिशिएंसी को बनाए रखने के लिए उत्तरदायी है। सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट हमेशा इकोनॉमी एंड सोसाइटी पर निर्भर रहता है। नेचुरल कंडीशंस के इंटीग्रिटी एंड स्टेबिलिटी को मेंटेन रखते हुए जब हम रिसोर्सेज का उपयोग करते हैं तो यह सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट कहलाता है। और हम इसे इस तरह भी कह सकते हैं कि जब हम भविष्य की पीढ़ियों को अपनी जरूरतों को पूरा करने की क्षमता से समझौता किए बिना वर्तमान की जरूरत को पूरा करते हैं, यही सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट है। Means sustainability is development that satisfies the needs of the present without compromising the capacity of future generations, guaranteeing the balance between economic growth, care for the environment, and social well-being. The concept of sustainability is composed of three pillars. First is economic, second is environmental, and third is social. These three are also known informally as profits, planet, and people. Here we can say economic sustainability. It includes smart growth, long-range planning, cost savings, research and development spendings, cost of living. Environmental sustainability includes resource management, environmental protection, habitat restoration, and preservation. Social sustainability includes quality of life, education for all, community development, equal opportunities, laws, and ethics. And the intersection of these diagrams shows economic and environmental sustainability gives fair taxation, business ethics, trade, workers' rights, and government spendings. Economic and social sustainability intersection shows environmental laws, public awareness, reporting and publishing. Environmental and social sustainability intersects shows energy efficiency, subsidies, tax breaks, and carbon credits. Now, the 5 P's of sustainable development. First is people, second is planet, third is prosperity, fourth is peace, and fifth is partnership. First P is people. हम लोगों को कैसे हैप्पी रख सकते हैं? उनकी गरीबी को दूर करके, उनकी भूख को दूर करके, और हम ये एंश्योर कर पाएं कि सभी ह्यूमन बीइंग्स अपनी इंटीग्रिटी और इक्विटी के साथ एक स्वस्थ वातावरण में हैप्पीली सरवाइव करें. सेकंड पी इज प्लैनेट. हम प्रतिबद्ध हैं अपने प्लैनेट, अपनी अर्थ को प्रोटेक्ट करने के लिए और उसे डिग्रेडेशन से सेव करने के लिए. हमें ये सोचना होगा कि हम कैसे नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज को ओवर एक्सप्लॉयटेशन से बचा सकते हैं. थर्ड पी इज प्रॉस्पेरिटी. हमें ये सुनिश्चित करना होगा कि सभी मनुष्यों की आर्थिक, सामाजिक और तकनीकी प्रगति प्रकृति के साथ हो और हर इंसान को समृद्ध और पूर्ण जीवन का आनंद मिले. फोर्थ पी इज पीस, दैट मीन्स शांति. शांतिपूर्ण, न्यायपूर्ण समाज को बढ़ावा देना हमारी रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है. हर इंसान को भय और हिंसा से मुक्त होना चाहिए. शांति के बिना कोई स्थायी विकास नहीं हो सकता और स्थायी विकास के बिना कोई शांति नहीं आ सकती है. फिफ्थ पी इज पार्टनरशिप, मीन्स साझेदारी. हर मजबूत एजेंडे जो सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट के लिए जरूरी हैं, उनकी ग्लोबल लेवल पे और नेशनल लेवल पर साझेदारी बहुत जरूरी है, पार्टनरशिप बहुत जरूरी है. और इसी पार्टनरशिप के साथ हम सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट की कल्पना कर सकते हैं. इस डायग्राम में हम देख सकते हैं पीपल एंड पॉवर्टी एंड हंगर इन ऑल फॉर्म्स एंड एंश्योर्स डिग्निटी एंड इक्वालिटी. प्लैनेट, प्रोटेक्ट आवर प्लैनेट, नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज, climate for future generation. Prosperity shows ensure prosperous and fulfilling lives in harmony with nature. Next is peace, foster peaceful, just and inclusive societies. Last one is partnership, which shows implement the agenda through a solid global partnership. Goals of sustainability. First goal is end poverty and hunger, achieve good food security and improved nutrition, and promote sustainable agriculture in everywhere. Second goal is ensure healthy lives, quality education, and promote well-being for all at all ages. Third goal is achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls. Fourth goal is ensure access to water and sanitation for all. Fifth goal is ensure good infrastructure, sustainable economic growth, affordable, reliable, sustainable and modern energy for all. Sixth goal is promote employment and decent work for all, reduce inequality within and among countries. Seventh goal is sustainably management of forest, fight against desertification, stop and reverse land degradation, stop biodiversity loss. Eighth goal is promotion of peaceful and inclusive means complete societies. Ninth goal is revitalize the global partnership for sustainable development. 10th goal is conserve and sustainably use the ocean, seas and marine resources. Our next term is environment. What is the environment? The environment is something all of you are very familiar with. It is everything that makes up our surroundings. और पृथ्वी पर रहने की हमारी क्षमता को जो प्रभावित करता है वो एनवायरनमेंट ही होता है। वो हवा जिसमें हम सांस लेते हैं, वो पानी जो पृथ्वी की सतह को कवर करके रखता है, हमारे आसपास के प्लांट्स एंड एनिमल्स और भी बहुत कुछ एनवायरनमेंट के अंतर्गत आता है। हाल के कुछ वर्षों में हम एयर पोल्यूशन, डेजर्टिफिकेशन, डिफॉरेस्टेशन, एसिड रेन और अन्य प्रकार की समस्याएं एनवायरनमेंट में क्रिएट कर रहे हैं, जो हमारी अर्थ और ह्यूमन बीइंग्स दोनों के लिए ही हार्मफुल है। तो हम एनवायरनमेंट को डिफाइन कर सकते हैं, एवरीथिंग विच सराउंड्स अस इज कॉल्ड द एनवायरनमेंट। ये एक फ्रेंच वर्ड है। एनवायरनमेंट इज अ फ्रेंच वर्ड जिसका मतलब होता है एन सर्कल। Now the components of environment. In a basic way, environment has three basic components. First is physical, second is biological, and third is cultural. So physical environment includes atmosphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere, and biosphere. Biological component includes abiotic and biotic components, and biotic components further divided into producers, consumers and decomposers. Third is cultural component. It is further divided into society, economy and politics. So first physical component is atmosphere. It is the air that presents all around the earth. The atmosphere is composed of nitrogen, oxygen and other gases. In simple way, we can say it is a layer of gases. It surrounds planet, other material body of sufficient mass that is held in a place by the gravity of the body. Here we can see the percentage composition of different types of gases present in air. Now the layers of atmosphere. First is troposphere. It is the lowest layer of Earth's atmosphere. It is present from 0 to 12 kilometers above the Earth. All the weather conditions happens in this layer. The troposphere contains 75% of the mass of the total atmosphere. Second is stratosphere. It is the second layer of the Earth's atmosphere. This layer is present from 12 to 50 kilometers above the Earth. The ozone layer, which absorbs the harmful ultraviolet rays from sun rays, is present in the layer of atmosphere. Now third layer is mesosphere. This layer is present from 50 to 80 kilometers above the Earth. This is the coolest layer of Earth's atmosphere with the temperature below minus 143 degrees Celsius. Now fourth layer is thermosphere. This layer is present from 80 to 700 kilometers above the Earth. Space stations orbits in this layer. Here, air moves in tides and waves. This is largest layer of atmosphere. Now the last layer is exosphere. This is top layer of atmosphere. It is present from 700 to 1000 kilometers above the earth. The pressure is lowest in this layer. फटाफट हम इसको एक बार रिवाइज कर लेते हैं. Layers of atmosphere. There are 5 parts. First is troposphere. Second is stratosphere. Third is mesosphere. Fourth is thermosphere. And last is exosphere. Second physical component is hydrosphere. Hydrosphere includes all types of water resources like oceans, seas, rivers, glaciers, and all groundwater. 70% of the Earth's surface is covered by water and only 30% is covered by land. There are an estimated 1,386 million cubic kilometers of water available on Earth, from which 97.5% of water is salt water or oceanic water, and only 2.5% is fresh water. Now, lithosphere. Lithosphere is the solid rock that covers the earth. It includes the crust and uppermost part of mantle. The mountains and sea floors are included in the lithosphere. There are 2 components of lithosphere. First is oceanic lithosphere. Oceanic lithosphere means जो हमारे ओशंस की सतह बनाती हैं और ये ओशन के बेसिन में एग्जिस्ट करती हैं. ये 50 to 100 किलोमीटर थिक होती हैं. सेकेंड इज कॉन्टिनेंटल लिथोस्फीयर यानी कि महाद्वीपीय लिथोस्फीयर. इट इज एसोसिएटेड विद कॉन्टिनेंटल क्रस्ट and it exists in all the land which not covered by water. The continental lithosphere is about 40 to 200 kilometers thick. तो हम कह सकते हैं कि it is the outer boundary layer of solid earth and the discontinuity within the mantle. Basically, lithosphere is nothing but a crystal system composed of various layers like core, mantle and outer crust. इस डायग्राम में हम देख सकते हैं ये एक आउटलाइन डायग्राम है अर्थ लेयर का. Last 2 blocks represents core and 1, 2, 3, 4 represents mantle and first 2 represents lithosphere, crust of the lithosphere and most solid mantle. Next is biosphere. Biosphere, as the figure shows, combination of atmosphere, hydrosphere and lithosphere, where humans, animals, plants lives. This is absent in north and south poles. For life, here energy comes from the sun, nutrients come from air, water and soil. The same sources are recycled again and again to continue life. Means nutrient cycle like oxygen, carbon, nitrogen cycles biosphere में ही run होते हैं. The extreme range of biosphere is 10 kilometers above sea level and 8 kilometer depth in oceans. Now, biological components of environment. There are two kinds of biological components. They are abiotic and biotic. Abiotic components refers to the non-living, chemical and physical components. Therefore, both abiotic and biotic resources affect survival process for human beings. Abiotic components are non-living chemical and physical factors in the environment like temperature, light, sunlight, pH, soil components, etc. And biotic components of the environment, all living things like plants, animals, microorganisms comes under biotic components. Biotic components are further divided into producers, consumers and decomposers. So what is producer? Producer यानी autotrophs, green plants जो अपना भोजन स्वयं बनाते हैं. तो green plants and other photosynthetic bacteria produces various organic substance through photosynthesis with the help of water, soil and light energy. Examples of producer is plants. Consumers depend on their nutrition on the organic food produced by green plants. Example of consumers is animal. So, and there are three types of animals: herbivore, carnivore and omnivore. Herbivore वो एनिमल्स होते हैं जो सिर्फ पेड़ पौधों का सेवन करते हैं. कार्निवोर वो एनिमल्स होते हैं जो एनिमल्स को ही खाते हैं. और ओमनिवोर वो एनिमल्स होते हैं जो पेड़ पौधों और छोटे एनिमल्स को फूड के तौर पर लेते हैं. थर्ड इज डिकम्पोजर. Decomposer bring about the decomposition of dead plants and animals and returns various important minerals for the running biological cycles. Decomposers जो हैं वो dead bodies पर, dead plants पर, dead plants को, dead animals को decompose करते हैं और सारे के सारे minerals जो हैं वो biological cycles के form में provide कराते हैं. Now the cultural environment. Cultural environment विश्वासों, प्रथाओं, rituals and behavior का एक समूह है जो एक निश्चित population के भीतर रहने वाले सभी के लिए common होता है. Cultural environment हर व्यक्ति को विचारधाराओं और व्यक्तित्व को प्रभावित करने वाले तरीके को विकसित करता है. So we can say cultural environment gives an idea of learned behavior traits. Those are clear and shared by members of society. Now, energy transformation. एनर्जी ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन तब होता है जब एनर्जी एक फॉर्म से दूसरे फॉर्म में चेंज हो जाती है. लाइक इन अ हाइड्रो इलेक्ट्रिक डैम, वाटर की काइनेटिक एनर्जी को इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी में बदल देती है. जब ऊर्जा का ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन होता है तब एनर्जी की कुल मात्रा नहीं बदलती है. इसे एनर्जी कंजर्वेशन कहा जाता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अ टोस्टर ट्रांसफॉर्म्स इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी इनटू थर्मल एनर्जी. अ ब्लेंडर ट्रांसफॉर्म्स इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी इनटू मैकेनिकल एनर्जी. द सन ट्रांसफॉर्म्स न्यूक्लियर एनर्जी इनटू अल्ट्रावायलेट, इंफ्रारेड and all forms of electromagnetic energy. Our bodies convert chemical energy from food into mechanical and electrical energy to allow us to move. A natural gas stove converts chemical energy from burning into thermal energy used to cook food. So, we can say Most forms of energy can be transformed into other forms. And energy transformation is a change from one form of energy to another. There are two types of transformations. One is single, second is multiple. So single transformation means transformation of energy from one form to another form only. For example, a toaster turns electrical energy to thermal energy. Cell phone turns electrical to electromagnetic. Our body turns chemical energy to mechanical energy. Multiple transformation means transformation of energy from one form to another form to another form. For example, a match turns mechanical to thermal to chemical, then back to thermal to electromagnetic. A car turns electric spark to thermal to chemical to thermal to mechanical and back to electrical. Now have a look on a video. Next topic is energy efficiency. Energy efficiency simply means using less energy to perform the same task, that is, eliminating energy waste. Energy efficiency brings a variety of benefits, reducing greenhouse gases emissions, reducing demand for energy imports, and lowering our cost on a household and economy-wide level. Renewable energy technologies also help accomplish these objectives. Improving energy efficiency is the cheapest and often the most immediate way to reduce the use of fossil fuels. There are enormous opportunities for efficiency improvements in every sector of the economy, whether it is buildings, transportation, industry, or energy generation. The efficiency of an energy conversion device is a quantitative expression of the balance between energy input and useful energy output. The meaning of the word useful depends on the purpose of device. Energy efficiency can be calculated. Energy efficiency can be calculated in percent-wise by this formula. There are many benefits of energy efficiency. Environmental benefits. Increased efficiency can lower greenhouse gases emissions and other pollutants as well as decrease water use. Utility system benefits. Energy efficiency can provide long-term benefits by lowering overall electricity demand, thus reducing the need to invest in new electricity generation and transmission infrastructures. Third is economic benefit. Improving energy efficiency can lower individual utility bills, create jobs, and help stabilize electricity prices and volatility. Risk management. Energy efficiency also helps diversify utility resource portfolios and can be a hedge against uncertainty associated with fluctuating fuel prices. Now the examples of energy efficient appliances, air conditioners, washing machines, lighters, dishwashers, dryers, water heaters, refrigerators.